What's the worst way to spend $1 million? Take a ride on a submarine that uses a video game controller. TBF, the video game controller was probably the most reliable component of that sub. Why people don't understand this baffles me. They'd rather they make their own than use one that had tens of millions of units sold globally and cost the same in R&D and improvements. We use Leitchell's Barks controllers on US Navy submarines to control things like periscopes. Hope those don't get stick drift. Paying your translators gambling debts. I'm out of the loop. Someone fill me in please. The current GOAT of baseball Shohei Ohtani landed himself in major legal trouble, as it is believed he paid off his translators gambling debts, $4.5 million, to an illegal bookie through a wire transfer with his name on it, which is a massive federal crime that the FBI is investigating. It seems like his translator IP accidentally implicated him in the crime, and thus Shohei's team has changed the story multiple times, because the whole baseball world does not want the face of the sport in this mess. The consequences? Possible jail time, fines, suspension, or worst of all, permanent ban from baseball. Imagine if LeBron James got banned 6 years into his career. That's how massive this scandal is. I hope he has a new translator now. Fuck. This is right after signing a $700 million, $700, 000 contract to nearly $1 billion fucking dollars possibly down the drain. Have you seen the movie Blank Check, where a 10-year-old tries to pick up an adult woman? And it kinda happens, and it's kinda gross and creepy despite being portrayed as door with a little rascal got lucky. How cute. I can't believe this is a Disney movie. 90s kids movies were a vibe, no doubt. Remember when the 90s had an ape craze? Too. Like tons of kids movies and TV shows just had apes in it, orangutans, gorillas, chimpanzees especially just coexisting with people, and hardly anybody questions how an ape even got there. It's just like, of course we know somebody with a brilliantly trained ape always accompanying them, don't you? And they just let it loose among children, and the ape just makes itself at home, becomes best friends with the little kid sometimes, joins a sports team and is, of course, the best player on the team, and there's always a scene where someone accidentally mistakes the ape for someone else, usually in the dark, and there's a kiss scene. Okay, how the fuck can you not tell when you're near one of those? Even in the dark. Couldn't you smell it? And there's always a scene where they put them in people clothes, and people just totally believe the disguise, and a clueless adult that somehow doesn't notice there's a goddamn ape in their house, then they're like, "Duh, who made this mess? Did you not hear it thundering through your house? How are people this moronic? And like, hello? They're massive creatures of pure muscle. They'll snap you like a goddamn twig if you're lucky. They're dangerous." Isn't there a movie or show where a child star survives a chimp attack on set of a 90s ape-centered sitcom? Give it to a billionaire. That's not spending the money. Giving it to a billionaire in exchange for a BJ. There. That is spending. TBF. I'd pay money to see a billionaire give a blowjob. May I interest you in Paris Hilton's tape? 1 million lottery tickets. Yeah. Losing half the money isn't even the worst thing. Can you imagine having to check that many tickets? Mr. Beast already did that, so I don't have to. What happened? Did he win? He got most of his money back. He spent 1 million on scratchers and ended up with like 999k, so basically broke even. Penis tattoos. Both kinds. You mean tattoos on your penis and tattoos of penises on your body? No. He meant circumcised and uncircumcised. You mean tattoos on circumcised and uncircumcised penises as well as tattoos of circumcised and uncircumcised penises? Both. Vegas. All on 00. That's fucking ballsy. I would respect that. One night with his wife. I also choose that guy's wife. There it is. NFT. Giving it to the Nigerian prince. Dear esteemed sir/madam, I'm writing to you not because I'm a long forgotten prince who's fallen on hard times, but has managed to retain the family fortune, nor because I'm a businessman who needs the help of a stranger to arrange payments. I'm in fact a 419 scammer who needs to flee the country in a hurry. In my career as a scammer, I have gained millions in stolen money. This is where I need your help. In order to move my ill-gotten gains out of the country with me, I need to bribe a customs agent in your country. If you just send the desired amount to this routing number, I'll pay you back triple once I manage to expatriate the funds I stole from thousands of other suckers. 10/10. Giving it to any political campaign or party, the return on investment is probably tenfold. Why do you think rich people bribe? That is the correct word th use. Politicians. You have to have the businesses and shit to make the return investment. When you fuck over people's lives though, if you're just Bob who got $1 billion, you can't really make money off of bribes without extra things in place. Okay then. Hear me out. Start a business doing whatever. Invest maybe $250k in equipment and licensing and whatever else. Then the rest goes into bribing local officials. Paying a homeless dude $1 each time he kicks you in the balls. R/suspiciously specific. Yeah. Why is it got to be a dude? 2 chicks at once. Probably because you could probably get at least 3 with $1 million. Not the type of chicks that would double up on a dude like me. I think with $1 million you could hook that up. Cause chicks dig dudes with money. I knew a guy that won £25,000 and he spent it all in one night after deciding he would pay for the whole venue's drinks. So I think the worst way would to just throw the money out there and let random people take what they want. I was going to say options trading, but this is much worse. Now, at least he had a party instead of losing 25k in minutes and having crippling depression. Well, haha. I'm not going to argue with you. Probably $1 million hooker. With that money you could get $1 million $1 hookers. $1 million $1 hookers. Why am I thinking of 28 days later? Cause that's when it'll be itching out of control. Renting a backhoe for 2 weeks and then spending the balance on sweet corn. And then digging a giant pit and burying the sweet corn in the pit. That's a terrible way to spend $1 million. That's very specific. Are you okay, bro? Yes, I'm fine. I've had this discussion with people before, and we decided that this is the worst way to spend $1 million. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. Though by doing this you are also helping the corn farmers in their local communities. Just grow the most luscious forest of sweet corn the world's ever seen. Dogecoin. If you invest $1 million in Dogecoin, won't the value go up, and so then more people will buy it, hence inflating the value further? Then when you sell all your Dogecoin the value will plummet, causing a lot of people to lose a lot of money. That's exactly how pump and dumps work, lol. Use a bunch of money to buy a cheap stock, hype people on the internet, and sell it off after everyone else hops on board. Burning all of it in a large bonfire. It's not about money, it's about sending a message. NFT. Scratch offs. Donated to a televangelist. Ask MC Hammer. Donald Trump's defense fund wouldn't even enrich his defense lawyers because he never pays. A fan animation of Charlie from Has Been Hotel listing over myself insert. Giving it to a billionaire because you think they will represent you well politically. Impressing friends / the opposite sex. Been down that road, but not with a mill. Buying horse shit to make pudding.